Today, we are exploring a really wild contrast in modern success philosophies. I mean, we're looking at Elon Musk's brutal work ethic alongside this pretty provocative text called the Millionaire Manual.
Right, and our mission today is really to figure out how you can navigate the future of work, AI, and, well, ambition.
Exactly. And I want to jump straight into this viral, high CTR YouTube hook from the manual. It literally says, hard work is a lie, and in 2026, hustle culture is officially dead.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is a massive claim.
I know, right? The manual promises that by using strategic laziness, you can weaponize the 80-20 rule to build 7 autonomous AI ventures.
Strategic laziness. I mean, that phrase completely redefines the founder's role, you know? It argues you shouldn't be executing daily tasks. You should be building a system that executes itself using agentic workflow.
Okay, wait, let's unpack this. Agentic workflows sounds like a buzzword bingo winner.
It totally does.
Because, I mean, I've used basic AI tools, and half the time they just hallucinate or forget what we were talking about 3 prompts ago. How does a system run an entire venture without human babysitting?
Well, think of it less like a single chat bot and more like a digital assembly line. It's a multi-agent system.
A multi-agent system.
Yeah. Instead of one AI trying to do everything, you have different highly specialized AI bots. One AI acts as the researcher pulling market data.
Okay.
Then it passes that to a writer AI, which hands the draft to an editor AI. That one critiques the work and sends it back for revisions. They basically prompt each other.
Oh, well, they prompt each other.
Exactly. That is the AI Muse concept. It's a self-correcting micro-business where you aren't the manager, you're the architect of a swarm intelligence.
Okay, so you are setting up the rules of the game and just letting the digital players play it out. But this seductive idea of automated wealth really hits a brick wall when we look at the other side of our sources today.
Yeah, the reality of physical innovation.
Exactly. Elon Musk's reality. The guy advocates 80 to 100-hour weeks and famously sleeps on factory floors. He describes starting a company as eating glass and staring into the abyss.
Yeah, that's a massive disconnect from the whole set and forget ideal of the manual.
Totally. How does that strategic laziness even survive contact with the real world?
It really comes down to the medium atoms versus bits. The manual's automated ideal works beautifully in the frictionless digital world of software.
Right, where there are no physical constraints.
Right. But building rockets, manufacturing electric cars, that inherently resists the 80-20 rule. Physical reality just requires a deeply human toll.
Like with Musk in 2008. SpaceX had 3 failed launches, and Tesla was hours from bankruptcy.
That was a brutal year for him.
He was down to his last $30 million. He had to split it and risk losing both companies, or put it all into one and let the other die. He said it felt like choosing which child to let starve.
And, you know, no digital assembly line of AI bots is going to shoulder that emotional and physical weight for you.
No way.
He split the money, and by the skin of their teeth, both survived. That immense human grind is what built the foundational tech we rely on today. But Musk himself sees an endpoint to this era.
An endpoint, like blurring the lines between the physical grind and those automated software swarms.
Precisely. Which brings up the last conclusion and future prediction from our sources. Musk realizes AI will fundamentally alter this equation.
Here is where it gets really interesting. If autonomous multi-agent systems scale up to run global logistics and physical manufacturing, who is actually in control?
That exact question is Musk's greatest fear: advanced AI monopolized by a dictator.
So what's his solution to the control problem?
The democratization of AI, combined with Neuralink, he argues we have to fix humanity's bandwidth limit.
The bandwidth limit, meaning like we think incredibly fast, but we output information incredibly slowly.
Right, exactly.
Because my brain can visualize an entire concept in seconds, but I still have to clumsily type it out with my thumbs.
Yeah, the flow of data is bottlenecked by our fingers and eyes. Musk's solution is Neuralink implanting a device with 1,000 channels connecting directly to your motor cortex.
1,000 channels?
Yeah. He likens it to a Fitbit in your skull. We bypass the thumbs entirely. We solve the control problem by becoming an AI-human symbiote.
So we don't just use the AI assembly line, we are physically wired into it.
Exactly. The human mind and the AI swarm become one continuous system.
That is mind-bending. But, you know, whether your goal is to architect 7 autonomous AI businesses from a beach or grind 100 hours a week to colonize Mars, Musk's final conclusion applies to you right now.
Which is to take bold risks while you are young.
Yes, build the crazy system, or launch the risky physical product before family obligations and a mortgage make failure impossible.
The foundational choices you make today dictate whether you'll be the architect of the future or just a byproduct of it.
Right. Which leaves you with this to ponder. If we successfully merge our minds with AI through neural implants, eliminating that bandwidth limit, will the very concept of work even exist for a digital human consciousness?
Whether it's an agonizing 100-hour physical grind or a frictionless 4-hour automated week.
Exactly. Suddenly that self-building house isn't just a business you own, it is a reality you are. In 2008, Elon Musk was practically living on a factory floor, like working 22-hour days, showering at the local YMCA, just to keep Tesla and SpaceX from going bankrupt by Christmas Eve.
Right, yeah. And for decades, we've treated that exact level of, well, glass-eating suffering as the ultimate badge of honor for founders.
Exactly. But what if that level of extreme hustle is actually just, a symptom of an outdated operating system? Welcome to the Deep Dive.
Glad to be here.
Today we are unpacking Musk's grueling work ethic alongside wildly different blueprint from our sources, which is the Millionaire Manual, architecting 7 autonomous AI ventures.
Yeah, the mission here is to really explore this massive clash. On one side, you have that extreme physical hustle culture, and on the other, this hyper-leveraged AI automation.
We want to break down these contrasting philosophies so you can figure out how to maximize your own impact.
So to start, Musk famously quotes a friend comparing starting a business to eating glass and staring into the abyss.
Sounds fun, right?
Oh, totally. But his philosophy relies on raw math. I mean, if you work 100 hours a week and your competition works 50, you achieve a year's worth of progress in 4 months.
Right, but that brute force comes with a massive biological cost.
Yeah.
It implies your raw physical time is the absolute most valuable thing you can give a project.
Yeah, like you are just throwing unoptimized processing power at a problem until it finally breaks.
Exactly, it's like a brute force computer algorithm. But looking at it through a modern lens, surviving a 100-hour work week almost feels like, a badge for inefficiency.
Yeah.
Is this suffering actually required in 2026?
Well, the Millionaire Manual completely rejects that premise. It argues that hustle culture is effectively dead now.
Wait, dead? That's a huge claim.
It is. Instead of 80 hours of manual labor, they introduced this idea of weaponizing the Pareto principle. So just 20% of your effort, specifically in AI-pumped engineering, can yield 80% of market dominance.
But why?
Yeah, they call it building an AI Muse.
Okay, let's translate that a bit, because the manual drops terms like microsauce and agentic workflows.
Yeah.
Essentially, you're building tiny, hyper-focused software companies, right?
Precisely.
And instead of hiring human managers, you use those agentic workflows, meaning you don't just ask an AI a question, you give an AI agent a specific goal, a budget, and the ability to trigger other software to get the job done.
Which connects back perfectly to Musk himself. He actually warns in these sources that AI is the single biggest item affecting humanity.
Right.
The manual just takes that exact disruptive power and points it inward to liberate the founder. You eliminate the 80-hour week by removing yourself as the bottleneck.
I mean, I get using AI to write code or answer emails, but Musk is building rockets and brain implants. Can this AI model really replace the sheer grit needed to build physical hardware? Or is this strictly a software playbook?
So it's definitely geared toward the decentralized digital economy. But the underlying mechanic of how you build is evolving everywhere. To step out of the grind, you have to stop being a manager and become a system architect.
Okay, how does that work in practice?
You rely on swarm intelligence. Instead of one giant AI trying to do everything, you set up a swarm, like a team of specialized bots.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so bot A reads a customer inquiry, bot B checks the database, and bot C executes a refund policy. They communicate with each other, and you only step in for a completely new edge case.
Which is kind of ironic because this AI swarm idea actually mirrors Musk's own Neuralink project.
Wait, how so?
Well, Neuralink is trying to fix a biological bandwidth constraint, right? The fact that our brains think much faster than our thumbs can type on a screen.
Ah, yeah, that makes total sense.
This AI manual is just solving a temporal bottleneck instead. Your ambition is bigger than the 24 hours you have, so you architect these bots to detach your output from your biological clock.
Exactly. Which means you face a structural choice in how you build. You can embrace the high pain threshold, the glass-eating reality of building massive physical hardware.
Or you can architect an automated lifestyle,
right? Where you measure success by relative income, meaning you judge your wealth by your hourly output and freedom rather than just the gross volume of cash.
So here is a final thought for you to chew on. Musk urges people to take bold risks while they are young, before obligations start piling up.
Right, the stakes only get higher later.
Exactly. So if autonomous AI can now entirely remove the terrifying risk of that soul-crushing 100-hour grind, what is actually stopping you from launching your own automated venture today? Maybe the new badge of honor isn't how little you sleep, but how intelligently you leverage the machine.